So today, let's talk about how we got rid of all of our stuff and our feelings about that.
Okay. Well, most of that was you. I would go to work, and when I came home, I didn't know whether to applaud the progress or file a police report.
Today, we're talking about escaping the monkey trap, how to purge before you make a big move.
You know, when you get rid of all the stuff that's been holding you, or that you've been, gripping, it makes it easier to say, okay, now I can go somewhere else because this isn't holding me here anymore.
Right.
I don't know how many people know how they do monkey traps. But it can be a monkey trap.
It can be.
What they do is they cut a hole in a coconut, and they put a treat in the coconut that the monkey wants. And the monkey will reach its little fist in there, grab the stuff, and the coconut is tied to the tree. And the monkey will never let go of the stuff. And so people come right up and pick up the monkey, and that's how they get it. All the monkey would have to do to get out of the trap is let go of the stuff.
Mm-hmm.
I was the monkey, and I had a hard time letting go of the stuff.
Yeah. Yeah.
One of the more interesting or I liked parts of it was when you started putting stuff on the curb with a pick up free sign.
Yes.
And the little astronauts' daughters came by on the golf carts and just got so excited shopping at our house in our front yard.
Yes. They said every day after school, the kiddos just love to come shopping on the curb of the house. So every day I put out new stuff to give away. I like to, reuse, repurpose, and recycle as much as possible. Getting rid of some stuff, for me, felt liberating because, all the stuff, I felt like we were being weighed down, the stuff was owning us. And so getting rid of most of the big stuff, every day I felt like a little bit lighter and a little bit lighter. I'm not sure that was the same feeling for you.
No, it wasn't. I kept coming home and thinking, all right, so we spent hundreds or thousands of dollars for this thing that we just gave away for nothing, or close to nothing. And how many hours or how many days did I work to bring that into the house, and now it's gone.
That's
so
true.
I had to get over that.
Yeah.
I knew the purpose. I knew why we were doing what we were doing, but there was an emotional attachment to having things.
And I think that's true of most people. I think a lot of people do get very much emotionally attached to their objects.
Also didn't want to be bound to it.
True.
And when you start filling up a big house with stuff, and you realize that it's stuff that's useful to you, it's good to have around.
Right.
But it's not more important than doing what you want to do in life. And so it was something that had to move for us to move on. Or we could throw away more money storing, and get another container to come down here and pay the excise tax, and essentially buy our old stuff for the price that we would have paid for new stuff.
So,
here.
yeah, I talked to a lot of different expats about bringing in things, and a lot of people said, don't bring it, just sell everything, because the excise tax, the import, process, shipping cost, you're going to end up paying more in the end if you try to bring all your stuff, is what they basically said. So that's what we did. And I think you recently commented to some friend of ours that the last time you had this little stuff that you could move in a pickup truck was when you were in college.
Yes. In college, I moved a couple of times inside of a small car.
And I had to get creative on how to get rid of our stuff. I like to reuse, repurpose, and recycle, but also there was a limit of, Goodwill. I actually hit 3 different Goodwills to donate things to. Sold some things. I appreciate everybody that bought things, and then decided, other ways to get rid of items by giving it to friends. So really, the part of giving our belongings to some of our friends I really enjoyed very much.
I'm not gonna lie, y'all. Getting rid of everything in the house is quite overwhelming. I'm giving a small luncheon for a group of lovely ladies today, and I'm going to be giving them glassware, plates and dishes and vases and things like that, so that they could help me declutter my home, but also have a little something from me and for attending my luncheon. The ladies got to take home quite a selection of door prizes.
Do you agree with that? So, and we kept Queen's a few toys, but some of those toys that she didn't use, or that were so many, donated, so that other puppies could use the toys in the beds and that sort of thing. What do you do with the heirlooms? That was the hardest thing. What is significantly important to you to keep, or to maintain in the family, or to get rid of? That was the hard part, was separating what was truly worthwhile keeping forever versus what not to keep in the short term.
And we had some disagreements on that.
We did. We went back and forth on quite a few different items.
Yeah. So some stuff was beyond debate. Even not the valuable stuff. The valuable stuff we gave away. Yeah. But the
True.
sentimental stuff we held on to.
And one of the things, you know, you can pass this on to your heirs through your, wills and estate planning and all that. And so we decided to let's give our child the items that they would inherit from us, give them now. Let them have it now instead of waiting. I mean, why wait?
Well, the good news is that since we handled our own estate sale, it'll be a little easier when we pass for our kid.
Right. And that's a gift in itself, is making it easier on your loved ones when you're not around anymore.
When you get rid of all the stuff that's been holding you, or that you've been, gripping, it makes it easier to say, okay, now I can go somewhere else because this isn't holding me here anymore.
Right.
In our next episode, we'll talk about our steps that we took to move to Belize. We will discuss pet immigration, traveling by car through Mexico, and the immigration process steps. Read our blog at 2 Gringos and a Dingo on WordPress.com and follow us on Facebook.